morning. How are we all doing? All very well, I hope. Where are we? What's today? Today is Thursday, and we're on Witter Quilt 10, block number 4, which is quite amazing again already. Right, so we've got 3. I'm just going to do that. Look, I'm like a weather girl. 3 blocks already along there. Block 4 is sort of following on through a little bit of the couple of the patterns, and I've put in a whole load more new little ditsy bits of fabric, so mine's going to be so random it's quite frightening. There we go. That's the next one. Okay, now we've got this 4 thing going on again, which we've got in all of those. Yeah, and then it's sort of a bit of a log cabin, but it's not a log cabin. And then I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, this ditzy one at the top that goes all the way around, I'm not sure I've made a good choice of fabric there, to be totally honest. But my thought behind it is that it goes with all the others, and I'm going to put some plain fabric along the way, or plainish anyway, as the sashing, so that will define it and it will be fine, hopefully. That's my thoughts. I had to put in another fabric because I needed a bigger piece, because these outside edges are 12.5, aren't they, to cut? Well, I've been working off of layer cakes, which are sort of 10-inch squares, so none of them are long enough to do an outside edge. Made a bit of a faux pas there, didn't I? So I've just added this other one back in, which is very similar to the main one. And yeah, so there we go. Quite easy to do in so much as you're joining your 4, and then in the instructions I've put lots at the bottom there. I don't know if you can see loads of writing there, so that you're sort of joining the 4 and then your bottom side, top side, as if it was log cabin. But then we're going to halves, so it's that one and then that one and then that one, and then what I've done is these 2, because there's a square in the bottom there, I've added those together before I've put it on that side, and then I've gone right the way round. Hopefully it's giving you the diagonal again, because they've all got sort of diagonals going on. Now I've been thinking about this and these ones, especially the middle one. I love the middle one. I reckon if you did 4 and they all pointed inwards, how good would that be as a centerpiece? I think that would be fabulous. Any of them will work like that. So actually, if you didn't want to do any more different designs, if you did 4, 4 and 4, you've got a nice 4 by 8, and you could put borders and things on it. That would look good. I think they could also work next to each other, so you get zigzags going on. So actually you could technically have a strippy quilt, so 4 of one, but turn them so that you've got your zigzag, or 5, however many you want. And then the next row, the next block, I'm down. I've suddenly thought all of these different variations we can do on it. I'm quite excited now. But this also says to me, actually, had I thought about this and planned it, but you know I never do, I would have used more regular fabrics so that they all could be repeated, because I think that would have been really good. But my fault, in so much as I didn't think that far ahead. I've just gone all sorts of odds and scraps. So we're just going to carry on doing that, or I am anyway. Okay, so, and I think actually if they're doing all individual with sashing, they'll break up and they'll look lovely. I am still tempted to do 4 of one of them in the centre and then surround it. We'll see, we'll see what next week brings. So there we are, so that's that. What else is new? Right, okay, so when you see the photo of this Patchwork Witterings group on Facebook, I'll put it in the albums like I normally do. There's whopping great black marks all over it, because I don't know if you've seen the photos on Facebook. Tom's been lying all over it today and helping me, Tom being the cat. So I've put Tom was here and a big arrow. So I apologise for the muckiness. It's dirty paws because it's raining out there today. It's actually quite miserable down here. I don't know what it's like where you all are. It's not overly cold, but it's not very lovely. So there we are. I don't know that there's anything much more to tell you, other than your usuals: exercise, safe, or all the rest of it, talk to your friends and such like. I'm busy doing some designs and a new template for the next TV show, which will probably be end of March-ish, something like that. So I'm busy making all the samples for those. So that'll be good. But I've also got another little thing in my mind that I want to do later today, which involves bees, because I love bees. We'll see if that works out. We'll have a nice little sort of wall hanging or a panel that you could use on the side of a bag or a cushion or something like that. It's only going to be small, but I think it's going to be lovely. I'm quite excited by this, so I might be making that this afternoon with a bit of luck. Other than that, I'm just going to say to you all, be lovely. See ya.